How many good days have you had? Do you really just sit back and count your blessings? Today on The Art of Storytelling, we're going to review Ice Cube's It Was a Good Day. Is that the greatest story ever told? Or we're going to talk about it now on Heritage Hip Hop. In 1993, Ice Cube released one of his most essential albums out of his discography called The Predator. And on this album, Ice Cube told one of the most famous stories in hip hop called It Was a Good Day. When we think about Los Angeles, South Central, the West Coast, from an East Coast perspective, especially in the mainstream, all you hear about is murder, all you hear about is death, all you hear about is gangbanging and people getting killed. Gang wars, street wars, etc., colors, flags, and all that, right? Ice Cube took a different route. And the way this song came out, he told the story of himself, a young man in the city who really didn't have any problems at all. See, the backdrop of this song was the Rodney King verdict. And in LA, there was a lot of riots, there was a lot of violence, because if you don't know, Rodney King was a motorist, African-American man who not only was mercilessly beaten on camera by police officers, they were found not guilty. And the LA riots kicked off, where there was burning of property, rioting, looting, and a lot of pain. And even with the fury of the album The Predator, Ice Cube made a song that was about having a good day. Instead of giving you the gangster fairy tales and the murder sessions, he went into just waking up and praising God and having a good day. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kind of odd. He talked about no barking from dogs, no bad weather. Mom cooked breakfast, ain't had no pork in it. Ice Cube was Muslim at this time, right? And in this story, he talks about driving around, hooking up with his friends, playing dominoes, playing basketball, had a great game, and most importantly, he had time to spend with the female of his choosing. Now, we later found out that the woman he rhymed about was his future wife or his present wife at the time. But is this the greatest story ever told? Let's dive deep into that, because the psychology of hip hop is that hip hop came out of people tired of being oppressed. People were tired of being poor. People were tired of society telling them what they could not do. So hip hop was the greatest, or is to me, is one of the greatest tools for mental health advocacy. It Was a Good Day showed you not only do people go through the horror and the PTSD that the inner city in America society can put on them, but there's times when you could just chill and have a good day. Every day is not bad. Every day is not crucial. Every day is not evil. One of the funniest things I read online on Twitter was a person says being black in America is dangerous, but it's kind of lit at the same time, which is bugged out, because Cube talks about how in the city, another day or the day before, somebody tried to shoot him, but today, nothing. And he felt great and safe. He talked about, in the backdrop of police brutality, he even ran an intersection and the police didn't even do nothing. They just let him go by. It's funny how those moments mean a lot to us, because in American society, black men especially are consistently being targeted for some type of pain or destruction. Look at George Floyd, rest in peace. Look at Rodney King, rest in peace. Look at Philando Castile, rest in peace. Eric Garner, rest in peace. Sonia Massey, fresh new one, rest in peace. Sandra Bland. Interactions with the police that leave people dead. And with him saying he ran an intersection and no police even bothered him, that's amazing. But that's a highlight for people who go through that PTSD or trauma in the inner city. When you think about black on black crime, how people in the inner city are always spoke of being robbed or shot or something. To have a day where you don't have to go through that drama is very, it's relaxing. I'll just put it like that. It gives you an ease that when people think about the inner city, they just think of black men as being over aggressive, oversexed, and just tyrants and beasts, which is not true. But I'm glad he was able to show that in this song. There's nothing like getting up on a nice day, going to see your peoples. Y'all play basketball. Y'all playing, what you say, dominoes. Today, people be paying PlayStation online. But then he's talking about going outside and doing things with your friends. And think about it. You out with your friends with no police hassling you, nobody out there in your face trying to start some noise or whatever. You're having a great time and you're enjoying your life. If that's not hip hop, then what is? Because if hip hop was based on peace, love, unity, and having fun, he had a peaceful day. He was able to get with the girl he liked and be with his peoples. That's peace and love. Unity is, of course, being with your peoples and doing something positive, and having fun was them playing dominoes and stuff, right? I think the thing that we take for granted when it comes to hip hop and storytelling is we let people dictate what's good for us. And here, people loved Ice Cube and elected this song one of the greatest of his hits, because not only did he talk about real life in his rhymes, he detailed to you what it is to have a peaceful day. Shout out to DJ Pooh for production on this, taking the Isley Brothers Footsteps record, turned up the bass, got the Ronald Isley loop going in there, and not only that, it was a laid back, smooth joint. See, a lot of times the stories you hear about trials, tribulations, and things that could tee you off or whatever, piss you off and raise your anger levels. But this one was smooth, melodic, and it gave tempo and ease to the story that Ice Cube was telling. Now, the bugged out part about this is if you watch the music video, police roll up to him on his house, helicopters and everything. They come pull up on him like they want to take him to jail. So when his day ended, it was right back to the monotony. That's what the video showed. But this song was so deep that not only did it enhance Ice Cube's career to show his brevity in writing, because he didn't have to always do aggressive, angry songs, even though he got that angry style. This song actually became the Goodyear Blimps moniker. It was a good day. They couldn't put Ice Cube as a pimp on there because he said that on the song, but they put up there, it was a good day. And my question is, with so much turmoil going in the world, how many times do you really sit back and count your blessings? See, It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube is one of them songs that reminds us to count our blessings. Not only is hip hop the voice of the inner city, the people's voice, the streets, and all this other stuff, it's the voice of the common man. And all of us, whether you're in the street, you're in a penthouse, you're a working man, or you're a hustler, at the end of the day, good days, when they come, whether they're few and far in between or often, and sometimes you go through tribulation, good days are days that we should always cherish and hold tight to our hearts, because you never know how many good days you're gonna have. I advise you, check out the video It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube from the Predator album. And not only that, think about it. Does hip hop always have to tell the negative part of the inner city? Or is there room for more songs that tell us to count our blessings and just reflect on having great days? Is It Was a Good Day the greatest hip hop story ever told? I don't know. Leave a comment and let me know. Also, let me know what other songs you'd like to hear reviewed on The Art of Storytelling. It is Heritage Hip Hop Award season, so stay tuned to Heritage Hip Hop on all our social media right here at Heritage Hip Hop. Not only that, stay tuned to our YouTube page to know who wins the awards, what new podcasts or interviews we have coming, and follow our show, The Mic Council. May the Most High bless you all, and remember, every day is not a bad day. And even when you have a bad day, try to search for the silver lining and see what you've learned from that day. May the Most High bless you all. Peace, and I'm out. Before we close out this video on Heritage Hip Hop, it would be very bad for us to not talk about something very serious that was brought up in this video, which is police brutality. We would like to give our heartfelt condolences to every family and everyone who's ever felt the loss of a life being taken, especially when it comes to police and inner city brutality as far as murder, etc. There are many people who have gotten deleted by police, whether they're African American, Black, Caucasian, Asian, Hispanic, and no one's life is greater than the other one. So we like to give our condolences, our heartfelt sympathies and empathy to everyone and every community out there who has suffered because of violence at the hands of law enforcement and anyone who's died because of their interaction. May the Most High bless your families. We are not against law and order, but we are against people unlawfully and unfairly and unjustly being taken from us and our families in our community. Remember, the world is better with you in it than without it, because when your light shines, not only do you give the world your blessings and your gifts, you also shine God's glory. So to anybody in all communities affected, we give our heartfelt condolences to you and to all the families, and may the Most High bless you all.
Real hip hop. Real